Ready for the first on the card. Track rating is heavy. 12 hurdles and the Ted Best are off and running and caught them at a good line too. Pellicent went back after the start and Bell singing like a Trojan out towards the middle with Millamai and Stacey Jones. They all got away quickly. Preludes is up nice and handy as they flew over the first and Bell Sing took it up now from like a Trojan. Preludes. Further out Millamai didn't handle it well. Came out on top of Stacey Jones and flying along. Then Uncle Like. Further back is Uracino. A gap then to build him. Further back Mr. Lightfoot and last of all is Pellicent. They've gone over two and Bell Sing and that familiar roll heads down the back on the first round. Got out about 4 lengths in front from Like a Trojan. Millamai's gone up on the outside third. About 3 or 4 Stacey Jones as they jump the next. They're followed by Prelude's fifth. Uracino's tipped the rider off. Uracino's dumped the rider. Just behind Prelude's flying along on the outside of Uncle Like. About 4 lengths to build him. Then came Mr. Lightfoot and last of all is Pellicent. A good 18 to 20 lengths off the lead. Bell Sing's got them off the bridle. Coming down to the double on the school side the first round. Took off early, got away with it. Landed about 8 or 9 in front now from Like a Trojan, 2 to Millamai. 2 further back Stacey Jones. Preludes on the inside, a length and a half flying along as they go to the next. Over on the inside of flying along the grey as Uncle Like. 2 then to Mr. Lightfoot around built him. The riderless horse back on the inside and Pellicent last of all. Just over 2,000 metres to go, coming up around the top turn. And Bell Sing, he did a similar thing out at Flemington and he turns for home with over a circuit to go. A good 7 to 8 in front from Like a Trojan, second, a length into Millamai. 2 further back Preludes, who's running fourth. Outside at Stacey Jones as they jumped the one in front of the stands. He clipped at this leader and Millamai didn't jump it too well either. A lap to go, down to the judge now and the leader is Bell Sing. He's a free goer. He's out about 7 or 8 in front of Like a Trojan, 1 Millamai. Prelude's getting a nice run, a half away fourth. A length further back Stacey Jones. 3/4 the inside is Uncle Like. 3/4 end of flying along. 2 to Mr. Lightfoot and built him and 2 last of all is Pellicent. Heading down the side again, back after going a circuit, Bell Sing back to about 3.5 in front. From Like a Trojan and Millamai and Prelude's getting a good run fourth. He's right on the hammer over on the inside, a length further back Stacey Jones. Back in the middle is Uncle Like. Again, Millamai ran that flight down badly. Bell Sing carted them over that, a length and a half to 2 in front. From Like a Trojan, Millamai and Prelude saves the ground up on the inside. Then flying along, moving up outside Stacey Jones. The inside Uncle Like from Mr. Lightfoot. Built him a length and a half. Pellicent is only about 8 or 9 off them as they turn to the back. Bell Sing given a bit of a breather. He's about 2.5 in front from Preludes who got up on the inside with Millamai. A length and a half further back then flying along. They're followed further back by Stacey Jones. Uncle Like the inside, Like a Trojan back fourth. Over that one at the 950 metre mark. Bell Sing again 2.5 to 3 in front. From second Preludes, a length into Uncle Like third. Millamai outside it, 2 to Stacey Jones. Pellicent pulled to the outside, 5 lengths off them, making some ground from Built Him. Going forward now around Mr. Lightfoot. Like a Trojan's dropped right out. 3 flights out now, 700 out. Bell Sing took off early again, got away with it. 2 or 3 in front from Preludes, he's throwing everything in it. Then Millamai, Mr. Lightfoot running on. Further back, Built Him and Stacey Jones back to the inside. Over that one from Pellicent. Bell Sing after jumping the second last, a length and a half, 2 on the outside, Mr. Lightfoot, who's gone to him quickly. A length into Preludes, Built Him, followed by Stacey Jones. Mr. Lightfoot's hit the front, coming up to the turn, and moved 2.5 in front from Bell Sing, struggling. Then Prelude, Stacey Jones, Built Him, and a gap in the race for the back, Millamai. Mr. Lightfoot, the leader, coming down towards the last flight. He's 2.5 to 3 in front from Preludes. Mr. Lightfoot over it safely. Built Him on the outside, running on. Then Preludes, but Mr. Lightfoot in front near the line, and Mr. Lightfoot 2 lengths. Second Built Him, 3/4 Preludes third. Stacey Jones fourth, a gap then to Bell Sing. Then Millamai didn't jump too well. Pellicent didn't finish off. Further back then came Uncle Like, followed by Flying Along. And Like a Trojan eased out of the race, just cantering down to the line. Uracino tipping the rider off early. The Bolter. $50 on the tote for Mr. Lightfoot, number 10. Okay, now Centipede goes up. Set to go. First of the flat races today at the Valley. Light on, they're off and running. Rum wasn't well served to the jump away, got that to the tail. Spring Warrior bounced quickly. La Cucaracha executive class showing good speed, and so's Prince Keith on the outside, and Influent is starting to push forward. Trying to sort them out, and Esperani's just not far off them when they settle into stride. Going up here, it's Influent and La Cucaracha now from Exotic Dreams keeping the rail. A length Spring Warrior sparring partner, executive class deep. Prince Keith off the track, Esperani back in the middle. Wonder Rum from Centre Pete, and last of all is Dashing Bow. Coming coming down the side, Influent off the fence, Exotic Dreams the inside, La Cucaracha 3 out, Executive Class 4 out, then Sparring Partner deep around Spring Warrior, Esperani cluttered up the fence, a half, then Senate Pete, 2 or 3 then to Rum, a half, Prince Key, and 3 last of all Dashing Bow. Before the turn, it's Influent on the outside of Exotic Dreams, La Cucaracha under pressure, Senate Pete deep around Executive Class, Spring Warrior just behind those from Esperani, coming to the turn and Prince Key back third last, on the corner Influent, Exotic Dreams, Spring Warrior trying to push through, Senate Pete has picked them up, Senate Pete out deep has now picked them up and raced to the front, getting out late Spring Warrior followed by Influent, Senate Pete sprints away in his home and Senate Pete's going to win 4 or 5 on the run to the line, bolts in about 3.5 to 4, Spring Warrior second, 1 to Influent third, a gap then to Rum who pulled good ground from Prince Key, then Exotic Dreams followed by the inside Esperani, a gap Sparring Partner, La Cucaracha in the last couple, Executive Class and Dashing Bow. And it links up and the jumpers stand, they're ready to go. The line is good now. The signal, gates go back and they're on their way. And Leading Bounty down on the inside and Gilligan left the machine well with Flash on the outside and further out Mr. Hyde pushed forward early. Further out is Barrowy Lord, Yo-Yo Joe. Jumped it a little sluggishly and dropped well back and back about third last, but out wide as Maybe Rough as they go over the second on the first round now. And Barrowy Lord, nice and fresh today, has moved up on the outside of Flash. 2 lengths further back, Radiant Orchid pops over on the fence third. 3 to Leading Bounty and Mr. Hyde, and then Maybe Rough just scouting a little deep around the outside of Just Dynamite. Gilligan on the fence and the last 2, Yo-Yo Joe and Bush Star. The double along the back on the first round, and here the leader, Flash, just pecked at it a little but got away with it. About 3/4 to Barrowy Lord coming up towards the second one. Barrowy Lord jumped it well and has gone up to Flash, and they're about 3 or 4 in front of Radiant Orchid. 3 further back, then Maybe Rough got up fourth on the outside of Leading Bounty, 2 to Mr. Hyde. 1 then Yo-Yo Joe from Gilligan, followed by Just Dynamite, and last of all in the race is Bush Star. The double on the school side on the first round, Flash in front, Barrowy Lord up on his outside 3/4 away, about 4 lengths to Radiant Orchid. 2 then to Maybe Rough, followed by Yo-Yo Joe, who's gone up outside Mr. Hyde. Leading Bounty back on the fence as they approach the next one, the second of the double. On the first round, Flash got over it. 3/4 to Barrowy Lord. Yo-Yo Joe hit it back in the field and coming through the gap. Onto the course proper, about 2,100 out and Flash in front. 2.5 in front of Barrowy Lord is now settled better second. A length further back, Radiant Orchid and Maybe Rough, and then Yo-Yo Joe a little wide around Mr. Hyde, followed by Leading Bounty the inside from Just Dynamite, Bush Star and Gilligan. Here's the fence in front of the stands here, and Flash comes down to it. Jumped it well, about 3 or 4 to Barrowy Lord. 2 further back, Maybe Rough has quickly gone up third. Radiant Orchid fourth the fence. 2 to Yo-Yo Joe, Leading Bounty with a lap to go from Mr. Hyde. Bush Star a little deep from Just Dynamite and Gilligan back on the rail. Going out of the straight, 1,700 metres to go. They've almost gone a circuit. Back from where they've started, and the leader is Flash. 2 lengths in front of Radiant Orchid and Barrowy Lord the outside. Maybe Rough 3 out and Mr. Hyde further out on the track as they get a sight at their fences down at the 1,500. Then Leading Bounty behind those from Bush Star, Yo-Yo Joe, Gilligan, Just Dynamite. They fan across the track and jump the first of 2, and over that one it's Flash about a half, Barrowy Lord. Then Maybe Rough out in the middle, and Leading Bounty wet back to the inside as they complete that double. 2 or 3 further back, Bush Star, the inside Gilligan from Mr. Hyde, Yo-Yo Joe, the inside Radiant Orchid, Just Dynamite last of all. The jumping's been pretty good as they go to the back now. 5 fences out, about 1,100 out, and the leader Flash, a half to Barrowy Lord, running a bowl race, first start for nearly 2 years. He's outside the leader. 2 or 3 to Leading Bounty, saved ground on the inside of Maybe Rough as they fly that double. Leading Bounty got into it and Barrowy Lord put in a great leap. Here's the second one coming up. He jumped it well again, Barrowy Lord. 3/4 Flash the inside, 2 to Maybe Rough. He's nice and handy. 3 further back, Bush Star running on to fourth. Then Leading Bounty followed by Gilligan, a gap to Yo-Yo Joe, and then Just Dynamite. Maybe Rough going up to have a crack at Barrowy Lord, and Flash is right there on the rail. 3 fences out. Here they come to the third last. Over it they go. Great jump by the trio up in front. Maybe Rough, Barrowy Lord and Flash the inside. 2.5 Bush Star. 4 Leading Bounty and further back Gilligan. 2 fences out and the favourite hits the lead now. Maybe Rough comes to the second last. Jumped it magnificently. 2.5 in front of Flash. 3/4 in Barrowy Lord. 2 further back Bush Star through the gap from Gilligan and Leading Bounty. But Maybe Rough, the Hiskins winner of 98, sprints away. 3 lengths in front of Flash. Then Barrowy Lord and Bush Star. 1 fence to get over. Last of 14. And Maybe Rough, he's got a commanding break. He'll sight the last fence now. He's 4 or 5 to Flash and Bush Star, Barrowy Lord. Maybe Rough comes to it. Got over it safely. He's 3 in front of Flash, who dipped from Bush Star. And on the outside, Barrowy Lord, but Maybe Rough. Too good. He wins the chase about 4 lengths. Flash second, 2 away third, Bush Star. Fourth, Burrowy Lord, a terrific return to racing. A gap to Leading Bounty from Just Dynamite, then Gilligan. Just coming in now, Yo-Yo Joey, hit a few of those. And Radiant Orchid has been pulled up on the turn. The rider has dismounted. And Mr. Hyde is just cantering up there at the 600. Maybe Rough takes the chase. Number 3, Maybe Rough. Brett Scott joined in quickly, coming down the... Stalls back, they're off and running, and they came out in a good line. Orford caught over on the inside, Find an Ali Mysterio began well. Talara Dawn further out in the track, followed by Broker's Point. Further back, Josie Velez. Fairway Lass and Summer Rule settled back at the tail. Talara Dawn takes it up on the first turn, 1,300 to go. Moved out 2.5 to 3 in front now from Mysterio. I think the saddles move forward on this leader. Talara Dawn, he's fairly forward. She led by 2.5 early now from Mysterio, and Orford caught over on the inside. 2 or 3 further back, Find an Ali. Broker's Point the inside, a length then to back on the inside, Josie Velez. Outside at Fairway Lass and 2 to Summer Rule. They went hard early. She's backed off the speed to Lara Dawn. Coming back about 1.5 lengths in front now from Mysterio. Orford caught third, the fence, 2 to Find an Ali. Broker's Point the inside, and out 3 deep is Fairway Lass starting a run from Josie Velez, and just sitting off them is Summer Rule. Only about 4 lengths covering them though, coming down with about 6.50 to go. And it's Talara Dawn, Find an Ali going up to tackle it with Fairway Lass out wider. Orford caught back inside Mysterio, and Summer Rule's gone around them. Broker's Point behind them, they're bunching up. Favourite under a bit of pressure at the moment, Mysterio. Find an Ali has hit the front from Fairway Lass, and Summer Rule out deep, running on. Then further back, Talara Dawn. Mysterio pulled out deep. Then Orford caught when they turn. On the bend, Find an Ali with Summer Rule coming at it quickly. Summer Rule quickly raced to Find an Ali. Then further back in the races, Broker's Point down the outside, but Summer Rule broke clear at the 100-metre mark. Holds Find an Ali. Broker's Point making up good ground, but Summer Rule too good. Wins 2.5 to 3 lengths to Broker's Point, 3/4 away third. On the inside, Find an Ali, a gap Mysterio, Fairway Lass and Talara Dawn, Orford Court, and last of all, Josie Velez. Summer Rule number 4. Stalls back racing, out in a beautiful line too. Prince Ben Barra dropped back after the start. Manor High Miss out running with Lackheim, and pushing up along the inside, Belgem just behind those, settling down Julius. Followed by Dandy Kid, Joffa, Gemma, Class Act, Wise Words, Free Gold, Prince Ben Barra defined. On the first turn, Julius working pretty hard on the outside, but takes it up and strode 2.5 to Manor High Miss, a length into Lackheim. They're followed by Dandy Kid travelling forward, back to the inside, then Belgem. 2 to Joffa, Gemma, half Class Act, followed by Wise Words defined. Free Gold and Prince Ben Barra at the 650-metre mark, and Dandy Kid out deep has gone up now to head off Julius. A half then to Manor High Miss from Lackheim. Belgem back on the inside from Joffa Gem, and further back a Class Act. Prince Ben Barra pulled to the outside. 450 out with his big weight Dandy Kid. He's out wide. A half Manor High Miss, and over on the inside Julius. Now Belgem gets onto the bitters, running on fairly to fourth, nearing the turn. Then Wise Words and Prince Ben Barra on the turn though, and on Dandy Kid has gone up to Manor High Miss, followed by Julius. Belgem under some pressure, and then came Prince Ben Barra, but Dandy Kid sprinted clear on the home straight. He got away from Manor High Miss. Prince Ben Barra with a late run down the outside, but Dandy Kid does it again at the Valley and wins by 3 lengths. Second home, Prince Ben Barra, 2 away third, Belgem. Then Joffa Gem from Wise Words, Manor High Miss, Free Gold, Julius, then a Class Act, and Lackheim is near the tail with Defiant. He's a good galloper, Dandy Kid, number 1. And they're set to go. The signal. They're ready. Racing. Out in a perfect line too. One of the best away near the inside bagpipes today, with Bush Outlaw and Grand Bay travelling forward. Happy Paint just off them. Principe walked the fence too to Captain Clipper. Further back the Shiner, Go Davo Go, Lombarda Boy and Mrs Bentley. Down at the 850 turn, bagpipes. Near the inside, let a neck now to Grand Bay, who's almost on terms. A length then to Bush Outlaw and Happy Paint the Grey. Nice and handy now from the Shiner. Principe walked near the inside, Go Davo Go is tracking deep. A length then to Captain Clipper, Lombarda Boy, and last of all is Mrs Bentley. Bentley. 600 out. Grand Bay well off the fence, about a neck in front of Bagpipes. Go Davo Go's gone forward quickly around the outside on the orange jacket. A length further back the Shiner. Happy Paint back nearer the inside, picking up some ground. Bush Outlaw lost ground from Lambada Boy. Principe Walk, Captain Clipper, Mrs. Bentley. 400 to go, nearing the turn. Grand Bay out deep with Go Davo Go, and Lambada Boy is winding up out wide. Happy Paint back nearer the inside. The Shiner behind those from Captain Clipper. On the turn, Go Davo Go, Grand Bay, Lambada Boy, Happy Paint nearer the inside, and Captain Clipper out wider. Go Davo Go, Grand Bay, Lambada Boy, and Captain Clipper out deep, followed by the Shiner and Mrs. Bentley. Go Davo Go, Grand Bay and Lambada Boy. Go Davo Go wins it a neck to either Lambada Boy or Grand Bay, fourth Captain Clipper. The Shiner behind those from Happy Paint, Mrs. Bentley, Principe Walk, Bagpipes, Bush Outlaw last of all. Go Davo Go gives M. Wilson a double. Number 9. Number 9, Go Davo Go. Number 9, be ready to run. Now the favourite, or one of the favourites, more action in 3, bit fractious. Striding well back to beat him. Stalls back racing. Out in a good line too. Near the inside, Plashka left the gate quickly with Sir Boom, and more action, Sir Swayze behind those. Chow Baby out in the middle is travelling forward from the outside. Happy Star and O'Malley's Boy. Down on the first turn, they race. Plashka led, Sir Boom, Chow Baby, Sir Swayze. Happy Star wider out, just behind them, more action. O'Malley's Boy going around the outside from Irish Heart, who's up in the middle, a length and a half strident. He's Regal, Ushku, the snookered on the fence, a length for the back, Colorado Ring from Fasado. Straight Clip last of all, down the back of the 1,000, and the leader Plashka by a length to Sir Boom, 2.5 for the back, Chow Baby. Happy Star and Neck away, fourth the outside, 2 further back, and the race O'Malley's Boy. More action the inside, a length for the back, Sir Swayze. They're followed by Irish Heart around Ushku, a length into He's Regal. Then Strident about 12 lengths off the front from Fasado, Colorado Ring, and Straight Clip coming down the side. It's been a good even tempo, set up by Plashka, 3/4 to Sir Boom. 2 or 3 O'Malley's Boys gone up third around Happy Star. They're followed by Irish Heart. Ushku has got off the fence. More action back to the inside now, Chow Baby, and further back Sir Swayze. At the 450 metre mark, Plashka about 3/4 in front from Sir Boom, and more action has run up behind them trying to get out. Irish Heart has whizzed around the outside from Happy Star. Then further back, Ushku getting out deep. On the turn, Sir Boom put his head in front. Irish Heart has grabbed him, and more action got the run through. Further out is Ushku down the outside. Irish Heart hit the front. Stablemate, more action after it from Ushku. Irish Heart in front. More action back on the inside, and Ushku. It's Irish Heart in front of more action. Irish Heart just in front, Irish Heart. 3/4 more action ahead, third Ushku. Then late with Fasado and Strident out deep from Sir Boom behind them. A gap in the race further back, then Plashka, Happy Star, Straight Clip. Chow Baby, Colorado Ring, Sir Swayze, he's Regal. O'Malley's Boy near the back of the field. Irish Heart, number 13. And the signal given. They're set to go. Stalls back racing. Gascoigne has got away okay with Foxman and Astro Teddy going back after the start. Zealy Lad came out quickly. Mr. Musical, Gascoigne working up towards the front, settling down. Casino Heights just off the lead. When they settle now, Gascoigne led. Zealy Lad's going up on the outside forward now. It's up nice and handy up outside Gascoigne in the early point from Mr. Musical, Casino Heights. Joe Bananas, Foxman the fence. 2 for the back, Copper Wildwood. Then Regal Royal followed by Astro Teddy, Flirty Bird and Brush with Fame. Gascoigne around the top turn, 2,000 to go. A neck in front of Zealy Lad, who's up outside the lead today. A length and a half, Casino Heights. On the outside of Mr. Musical, fourth. A length for the back, Joe Bananas, fifth. The inside, 6, Foxman. 2 then to Copper Wildwood Row on the outside of it. Moving forward now, Regal Royal, followed by Astro Teddy. Then came Flirty Bird and Brush with Fame. 17.50 out. It's a good even speed set up by Gascoigne. And it turns out towards the 16.50 to lead, a length and a half in front from Zealy Lad, and Mr. Musical third, and Casino Heights has went off the fence fourth. Foxman close enough fifth, the inside, a length and a half. Joe Bananas off the rail. 2 further back in the race then came Regal Royal. On the inside of it, Copper Wildwood. That Astro Teddy, Flirty Bird and Brush with Fame. Going down to the 14.50 metre mark. Gascoigne allowed to dictate today on its own by over a length and a half to Zealy Lad. On the inside, Mr. Musical, and then further back in the race, Casino Heights fourth. Foxman fifth, 3/4 further back, Joe Bananas, and there's no change. A length and a half, Copper Wildwood, Regal Royal. 2 for the back, Flirty Bird. Astro Teddy and Brush with Fame, the jumper last of all. At the back of the track at the 1,000 metre mark, Gascoigne over a length in front, a length and a quarter in advance of Zealy Lad. On the inside, tucked away, Mr. Musical third, then came for the back, Casino Heights, a length off fourth. Fifth on the inside, Foxman. On the outside of it, Joe Banana. Still no change from Regal Royal. Copper Wildwood. Further back, Flirty Bird. Two further back, Astro Teddy. And Brush with Fame went around the outside of it. Off the turn at the 850 metre mark, Gascoigne at nearly a length in front from Zealy Lad, who's still second. They're followed by Casino Heights and Joe Bananas. Foxman back running fifth behind those. Starting to work into the race from Mr. Musical, the fence, and then Flirty Bird. 550 out. The race is on now. Zealy Lad got the upper hand from Gascoigne. Joe Bananas, Casino Heights come at Zealy Lad. 2 or 3 further back, Foxman. He's got ground to make up. Joe Bananas led now from Casino Heights and Zealy Lad over on the inside when they turn. Out very wide, Joe Bananas 3/4 in front. Now a length to Casino Heights, Zealy Lad, and then a gap to Foxman. But Joe Bananas has gone for home at the 200 metre mark, and he sprinted 3 lengths in front from Casino Heights. Zealy Lad struggling. Foxman getting up to third, but Joe Bananas in good form, and Joe Bananas hard on the fence is going to win by 2 or 3. Second, Casino Heights. Foxman a length away third. Then Zealy Lad from Gascoigne. Copper Wildwood, Mr. Musical. A gap, Flirty Bird. Then Brush with Fame, Regal Royal. Last of all is Astro Teddy.